Tonight, we are a proud state and a proud community. Our historic achievement would still be a dream without the leadership of these three leaders. Please welcome to the stage Independent Auditor, SPD Office of Professional Accountability, retired judge and former deputy mayor, and our 2007 GSBA Collaboration for Social Change awardee, Ann Levinson, joined by Washington State Senator Ed Murray and Washington State Representative Jamie Pedersen.
Thank you, everybody. What an honor it is to be here tonight. We three have the honor this evening of introducing our keynote speaker. But since we have the stage, and since we own the microphone, we're not going to do that. Instead, we thought you all might like to join us in surprising the governor with an award. We want to honor the governor with an award to let her know how much we appreciate her steadfast leadership on behalf of the LGBT community. With compassion, with courage, and independence, she has fought long and hard for LGBT Washingtonians and our families.
In 1993, her first year as Attorney General, Governor Gregoire proposed legislation and lobbied the legislature to add sexual orientation to Washington's hate crimes law. This was the first time in our state's history that protections for lesbian and gay people made their way into state law. As president of the National Association of Attorneys General, she focused attention on youth violence and appointed a bullying task force which developed anti-bullying legislation passed by the legislature in, this isn't actually the right year, but 2001, I think. 2002. In 2006, the governor signed the law banning discrimination in employment, housing, and public accommodations based on sexual orientation and gender identity. And of course, championed by my senator here. After 29 years of effort to get that law through the legislature, they were the team that finally got it done. In 2007, she signed a law expanding the scope of the state's anti-bullying law to prohibit cyberbullying by students. And that same year, she signed the law that first established domestic partnerships. How many of you have your little cards? Luckily, we'll be able to put those in the memento box soon. In 2008, she signed a law expanding domestic partnership rights. In 2009, she signed laws to include gender identity and expression in the anti-bullying law and the hate crimes law, so that transgender individuals would be protected.
And my part will be short because I actually can't read the script. The font's not big enough. You know, when Jamie mentioned the little domestic partnership cards that many of us have, mine cracked, so I'm so glad marriage equality passed. So I've had the privilege over these 17 years to work with the governor, as Jamie and Ann mentioned, first on the bullying bill that protected our children, then on the civil rights bill, and it did take 29 years and a governor who would actually come out of her office and work the halls to get that bill passed. And as Jamie mentioned, with the domestic partnership laws beginning in 07, in 09, she finally passed that final domestic partnership law. She stood with the Referendum 71 campaign and Ann Levinson to be sure that we won, and we defeated those who tried to roll back those incredible rights. That was an incredible victory. Thank you, Ann, as well. And finally, this year, in January, she announced that she would support marriage equality for all families in Washington State.
When the governor announced she was going to do that, she said, "It's time, it's the right thing to do, and I will introduce a bill to do it." And she did. We are very fortunate to have a strong LGBT caucus in the legislature led by these two terrific legislators. We are also very fortunate to have progressive friends in both houses of the legislature and to have an amazing community that proposes and fights for and keeps, whenever we're threatened, each law we get passed. But none of our victories would have been possible without a governor who stands with us in support of full LGBT equality. Hate crimes, anti-bullying, non-discrimination, family recognition, full inclusion for trans Washingtonians. There is no question that Chris Gregoire's leadership has made an enormous difference in the lives of LGBT Washingtonians, and that all of the citizens of our state are the better for it. If you ever wondered, do elections really matter? Think about where we are today and what it took to get here. As a small token of our appreciation for her commitment to equality for all Washingtonians, please rise, join Ed, Jamie, and me in honoring our friend, Governor Chris Gregoire, with the GSBA Stand Out for Equality, Courage, and Leadership Award.